Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my Hermès favorites and what I think is worth buying. So yeah, let's get into the video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos and vlogs about luxury fashion, handbags and shoes. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today we are going to talk about one of my favorite brands, if not my favorite brand. It is Hermès, and I'm going to tell you my favorites and what I think is worth buying from Hermès. So the first item that I think is worth buying from Hermès is the Ulysse notebook. This is a leather notebook. I have it in Togo leather, but I also think it comes in both Epsom and also in Clemence, if I'm not wrong. But I have it in Togo, and this is the color Shy. With this you can customize it to your needs. For example, if you need a notebook, if you need a calendar, if you need a book that you can draw in, you can buy the insert that suits you the most. I personally have the insert with lines because I use it as a notebook, but you can also use it as a calendar or so if you want to do that. So this one comes in two parts. You have this leather cover that you can buy, and you can also buy just the insert and use it as a notebook. But I have both, and I think that's most practical because then it will be more durable. For example, if you throw it in your bag, the pages won't be bent or anything like that. I really love this notebook. I cannot live without it. I have actually two of the Ulysse notebook in both the medium size, because this is the medium size, because I love them so much. Both are with lines, but I'm looking for a calendar so I can swap the insert in my black one. And the insert is easily removable. You can see on the back here is the attachment for the insert, and it is just push buttons, so you can easily just take it out. So here is the leather cover without any insert, and here is the push button. And yeah, here you have the insert all alone. It has this kind of plastic protection, but I wouldn't suggest buying only this one because I think it is quite unpractical to have it like this. But you can do that also. I think the insert is around $90 or $100, so it's a little bit expensive for a insert, but in the end there is a lot of pages and you will have it for a long time, and the leather cover, you will have that forever. I bought mine, I think it was in June or July, almost a year ago, and you can see that it doesn't have any marks or damage to it whatsoever, and I have traveled a lot with it and I have used it every day. So this is actually my second insert for this cover, and yeah, I really love it. I think it is a practical piece, and I think this is a good way to be more familiar with, for example, the leathers. If you are looking to buy a bag, buy the color and the leather you want your bag in, so you can be a little bit more familiar with the wear and tear and how it is. And I think it is a good way to be a little bit more familiar with the brand and the quality. Now you have a little piece that you can be a little bit less careful with and see how it stands the time, and I think that's a good way to explore a little bit about the colors. And yeah, I think this one retails for $300 or $400. Again, this is a little bit expensive for what it is because it is just a leather piece. You can see it's only some buttons and that's basically it, but I still think it is a good notebook and it looks very good, and it is one of my favorites, and it is just so practical. So yeah, that was the notebook. Moving on to another category. This is a category that I'm very into, but my promise to myself is that I won't shop that many pairs this year, and the category is shoes. And one of my favorite shoes from Hermès is the Cyper Sandals. I know that this item can be a little bit hard to get, but I really think it is worth the wait because these are incredible. I cannot explain how good they are to walk in, and also that you can just slip them on in the summertime. They are just so easy to wear, and I have fallen in love with this specific model because I think it looks very good. I also have two pairs of the shearling ones. I have these, and I also have one in white. These ones I use them every day inside the house because they are just so comfortable and nice to walk in. And these I am looking so forward to use them in the summertime, because now it is winter and I cannot use them in the winter time outside. But believe me, I'm counting days until I can wear these again. I have had them in white as well. I recently sold them in white because they were very uncomfortable. I think it was a defect with the shoes, because every time I used them they gave me blisters, so be aware of that, because these are in the same size, everything is the same leather, everything, but these didn't give me blisters whatsoever, not even the first time I wore them. They were straight away comfortable. And also another thing to be aware of is the leather that you are choosing. These ones is in the box leather, and the box leather is a little bit more soft than, for example, Epsom. So the Epsom sandals would require to walk them in a little bit more than with these, so that's something that you can be aware of. But I really love these. I think they are just the perfect summer shoes. They are so easy to wear, and also the ones, I love them so much. I think they are just the perfect home slippers, because they are comfortable, they are soft, they are warm, they are everything that I need in a home slipper. Sorry if anything moved, but the sun decided to show up. It hasn't showed up here in a long time, so that's my kind of luck. But over to the sandals again. They are just comfortable and I love them so much. And I think it isn't a bad price for what you are getting, because they are in leather, and as you can see here, it isn't the most wear and tear on them. I got them in August, but still I managed to use them quite a few times before the autumn came. And yeah, I really love them. I think it is a very good purchase. And over to a more recent purchase. These are the Jeanne d'Arc, I think it is called, earrings. These are in gold, and here you can see the details. They are very cute. I really love them, and I think they are just the perfect everyday earrings. And I also really like the back end of the earrings. As you can see here, it has this kind of opening, so you have to push it there to open it up, and I feel that's more secure than, for example, normal earrings. I think they retail for around $1,000, so it's quite expensive for just some gold earrings, but I really love the design and I think they are just the perfect everyday earrings. And since I got them, I have used them a lot, and yeah, I really like them. I think they are worth buying. I also really like the necklace in the same line, which I am also considering buying, and I also really like the ring. These are in rose gold. And the next favorite is also something that I have purchased quite recently, and it is the Mosaic Espresso Cup. And the reason why I love it so much is because I think it is just so cute, first of all, but I also really like the size of the espresso cup, because it holds the perfect amount for a double espresso, which I prefer over Americano, for example. I really like espresso, so this one kind of depends on what do you prefer. Do you prefer espresso tea? Do you like Americano, lattes, anything like that? I both have the teacup and I also have the espresso cup, and I also want the breakfast cup, which is a very big cup that you can, for example, make lattes with and something like that. The teacup, I find it to be a little bit small for my coffees from my coffee machine, and therefore I prefer this one over that because I like espresso more. This is the Mosaic Platinum. I really love everything from the Mosaic series, especially the Platinum, because I think that's a little bit more my style, but I know many prefer the gold one that has both gold and silver. I prefer this one, and it also matches my home very well. I also have the square trays. I really love them as well, but with the espresso cups I use them every day, so therefore it is my favorite from the Mosaic series. And over to another pair of shoes. These are the day sneakers, and these are also one of my favorite shoes, and the reason for that is because they are white sneakers, but they have the little extra with the Kelly closure, and I think they are just something very unique and special. I haven't seen any sneakers like this before, and I think they are just so elegant and classic. I wanted them so much that I bought 2 pairs. This is my second pair, and the reason for that is because the first pair was a little bit too small, so therefore when my local boutique got these ones in, I couldn't resist it because they were just so perfect and I really love them. I really recommend them because they are just something extra. And also, if you have followed me for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of the Kelly buckle, and this is just the perfect little touch for me. First, when I got them in the wrong size, I thought they were very uncomfortable because they were in the wrong size, but after I got them in the right size, they were very comfortable to walk in. I think it is a very good pair of white sneakers, and yeah, they are my favorite white sneakers in my collection so far. And now over to some more jewelry. This is actually custom jewelry. I prefer fine jewelry over custom jewelry, but this piece is just so special, and this is the ear cuff that came out for about a year ago. This one is in gold with a taupe, and I also have one in gold with ombre lizard, and I love the ear cuff so much. It really is a statement piece. I will try it on for you guys so you can see. So here you can see how it looks on. I think it is just a special and unique piece that I haven't seen anything like before. And I also really like that it is so thick, because like you can see with my ear cuff now, it is quite thin, but with the ear cuffs they are quite thick, and therefore I think it is just a perfect statement piece. And I really love ear cuffs, and these are my favorite ear cuffs so far. I also really like that you can get them in, for example, lizard, as I did here on this one, because I also really like exotics. This is my first exotic piece from Hermes, and now I have the chance to try it out and see if I like it, and yeah, it is extra bougie with the exotic detail. And also a fun fact here is that the exotic ear cuffs retails for the same as the normal ones, which kind of surprised me because it is exotic. I really love them. I think they are so special and unique. I will probably buy more because I love them so much, but that was the ear cuffs. And moving on to another favorite of mine, I think this is my most favorite item from Hermes, and it is the Bridal Bag, and I got it in, I think it is called the GM size or the MM size. It is the biggest one. The reason why I love this so much is because it fits surprisingly much. As you can see, you can expand it, so here it fits a lot more when it is like this compared to when it is like this. And this one, I use it for a toiletry pouch, I use it for my hairbrush, my hairspray, everything that has big bottles that I bring with me when I'm traveling. This one fits everything I need when I'm traveling and more. I really love it. I think it is just the perfect toiletry pouch. I have the nice BB from Louis Vuitton, which I store all my makeup in, but I really missed something that I could put my hairbrush and everything like that in. I know that this one comes in a smaller size. My boyfriend has that one. I have seen people wearing it as a bag, but I prefer to use it as a toiletry pouch. But it is quite practical, and I really want to buy one more because I cannot get enough of it. And here is the inside. The Bridal Bag is all in textile, both the lining and also the outside, but the textile is water repellent, so you don't have to worry about getting any water stains or so on it because it is water repellent. And as you can see, mine doesn't have any water stains or anything like that. One thing I would like to say is that I wouldn't suggest you using it as a makeup pouch because it is in fabric, and if, for example, some makeup spilled or some powder, it will get stuck in the textile, so I wouldn't suggest that. And yeah, it is the perfect toiletry pouch for hair stuff and anything like that. I really love it. I think it is so practical and it fits surprisingly much, and I think it is my favorite item from Hermes, besides the bags, of course. So yeah, next category is something that I didn't associate with Hermes first, but it is the perfumes, and this is the Tuileries de Hermes Eau Ginger. This one is a very fresh and summery scent, and therefore I haven't used it that much because I bought it, I think it was in November last year, but it is just a perfect summery scent. And there are so many perfumes from Hermes that I really love. This is one of them, and they have just released a new one. This is the On Jardin Eau Sinter, I think it is called. This is from the Garden series. They look like this. This is inspired by a garden and it also smells really nice. I really like it. I think the perfumes are a great buy. I think they are not that expensive for what you are getting. For example, I think this one costs around $80 and this one is 85 milliliters and it also really look nice. So yeah, I would suggest you to check out the perfumes as well. Sorry if anything has moved again, the camera died, so double luck on me today. But I was telling you about the Twilly perfume and also generally the perfumes from Hermes. I think they are very good and I think they are very unique. I really love this one. And yeah, that was the perfume. And now over to something that I haven't bought myself yet. And the reason for that is because there is a long waiting list on it, and it is the Cali belt. And the reason why I really think the belt is a good buy is because it is adjustable, so you can adjust it to your needs. For example, if you have a jean that is low rise, for example, and you want to use the belt, you can just adjust it, and if you want to use it on your waist, you can do that. And I really like the idea. I think it is a very great belt, and also over time, if you are getting more curvier or if you are getting a little bit smaller, you can easily adjust it for your needs because it is completely adjustable. I think you can adjust it up till 100 centimeters, which is very practical. And you can also use it over your coat or anything like that. And yeah, I really love the belt. I haven't gotten the chance to buy it yet, but as soon as I will get the chance, I will buy it immediately because it is so practical and I really love it. So that was the Cali belt, and over to the last item on my list. And this is something that I have myself, and it is the Hermès foundation. I was a little bit on the fence when I first heard about the foundation and people talking about how good it was, and I thought that how good can this foundation be? And after I tried it, I was instantly sold. And the reason for that is because it is just a perfect foundation to put on when you don't want to have that much makeup on. And when I first tried it on, I was just sold immediately because it was just so perfect and lightweight. I use this one for whenever I don't want that much makeup on. For example, on sunny days or anything like that. Or days that I don't want to put makeup on but still want to enhance my skin a little bit, and for that this one is perfect. I wouldn't say this is a foundation because it is very lightweight and it doesn't have a lot of coverage. I think it has a light coverage, but for me, on the days that I don't want to put makeup on but still want to have a little bit of glow, this one is perfect. And it also has SPF 30, which is also very good. And yeah, I have the shade 20 Sable. I think this one is a very good foundation for those days that I don't want to put makeup on. I would really recommend checking this one out, and it retails for around $100, I think. So that was my Hermès favorites, besides of course the bags. And let me know in the comments which product from Hermès is your favorite. I'm very curious to hear that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and also be sure to check out my Instagram if you haven't done that already. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not done watching me yet, here is another video, and goodbye.